So this one is a multi-question. It says, being high school sweethearts is one thing, but how was it going from seeing each other consistently to you going to college in a different state from which he lived? Was it straining on the relationship at all, or did you guys really prepare for a long distance?
Who did that?
You don't know her.
Oh, I know everybody. I know you. Yeah, you looking at this video. It's okay. You can put the fork down. I hate videos like that. Cause I hate when they be wrong. Like when they be right, it be dope. But when
they be sitting there like, just watch me.
But when they be right and I got a fork in my hand, I be like, whoa, like this man see me. But when it don't, it's like
Dora.
Yes.
It's like how Dora the Explorer.
Dora always be like, do you see the magical forest? Point to it.
And you just sit there.
And you don't point. Like even as a child, I never point. And then she'd be like, thank you. And I'd be like, see, that's how I know you fake. Like, I ain't pointing.
Lying.
I ain't pointing at nothing. I'm eating my cereal. I digressed. What were we talking about? Oh.
We honestly didn't prepare for long distance. Like, okay, I originally was supposed to go to the same school as him, but it was just going to be way too much money. Like, over time, it was just going to add up. And it wasn't good. So originally I was prepared to, we're going off together to this new place, and then literally what was it, 2 months before, it was like,
Was it 2 months?
I feel like
I feel like it was like 3 weeks. I feel like it was mad.
Maybe like a month.
I feel like it was like 3 weeks. I was just talking about this to somebody today. I feel like it was like 3 weeks max.
I feel like I went because I went to art school. Mike started at art school, and so it
don't do drugs.
It was set up a little different, so we didn't go until October. So I feel like I went to this campus in August. We didn't really prepare for a long distance, in my opinion. I feel like we were just thrown. There you go. We were just thrown into it, and it was what it was. It wasn't straining on our relationship, but I would say that I honestly think it made us closer. You think it was straining?
Yeah. Right,
I feel like
you done? Wait,
I feel like the definition of straining is like when it's like on the verge of breaking up. Like,
may I interject? I don't know why I'm asking the camera. I don't care about what y'all gotta say. I do.
Go ahead.
My bad. But alright, all I'm gonna say is, for one, I don't understand what you mean by prepare for long distance. In my humble opinion, there's no way to prepare for long distance. It's a totally different dynamic from what you've been doing. It's like I've never been to the military and I don't really know people but I would imagine it's like that. Like it's like, oh, we've been together, and then he goes and he has to fight. Now granted, I ain't had to fight nobody and none of that. But I mean, even nowadays, like people don't, just because they go, overseas doesn't mean they're fighting. Mm-hmm. In which case, it's like going from seeing someone day to day, every day, and not seeing them to like once a month. You can't prepare for that. Like you can try, but I feel like to try to do that, you'd have to like physically make yourself not see each other.
Yeah.
Which is like there's no way. You can't. It's different. It's totally different. For me personally, I feel like it wasn't. I don't feel like it was straining, as in like we thought we was gonna break up, but it was hard.
Yeah.
Like it was some nights we cried. Like
sure.
Cried, like definitely, like, and I ain't even the crying type, but it was some hard, rough nights. Yeah. Like most def.
Yeah, it was never to the point where it was like this is not gonna work. It was just like,
I miss you. Like I need you. I need your presence. And I feel like it's. I feel like it added strain, not in terms, like I said, of us about to break up, but it's like if we go now versus then, like we can have a rough day and then be upset, that night because we couldn't see each other, and that became like,
yeah,
that problem literally wouldn't exist if we was together. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like it's hard. Like it's hard. Like, and we had so much faith in us and each other, and
yeah, there was never a moment when I was like this. I'd rather just be single than not do this.
But even for us, it was hard.
Yeah.
Like I told my family, I told my friends all the time, like I wouldn't suggest a long distance relationship unless you got like a solid foundation. Like I'm talking
like
about.
You can't start a relationship long distance, and even if you're talking to a person for like a month or two, it just the fact that we were friends first definitely helped.
Yeah.
And we knew each other for so long. That definitely helped, but I would never start a relationship or like carry out a short-term relationship.
You just don't have to. Like, I know people be talking about how hard it is to find a man, to find a woman out nowadays and stuff, but it's just like you really don't. Like, unless this person is really like amazing and has a sparkling personality and is just great and y'all click on everything. Like, I mean, go for it. Do you? It's your life. But at the same time, if it's just like, well, he cool or whatever, we exchanged numbers in the club, and then he said he was just down here for spring break, but now he don't do that. That's stupid.
Yeah, you set yourself up for failure.
That's just, first of all, he probably not single, or she. I say he only because I'm a guy, and I can speak from knowing multiple guys, and aside from a very select few, we're terrible people. Not me, and a homie or two. Ladies, I feel bad for y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. It's bad. It's hard out here. But I digress. But yeah, long distance is hard. It was hard. Did we ever feel like we was gonna break up? No. But would we suggest it? No. Like 10 out of 10 would not recommend for a friend. Would not recommend for a friend.
How did you know you were ready to get married? Honestly, I can't say the moment, but like at least within a month.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna keep it a stat.
No.
But
we have to be brutally honest.
Yeah, that's the goal. And we ain't nothing else. We might not always be the funniest. We might not always be I don't know what else. Because if you ain't looking for funniness and wealthy, I know y'all be looking for people to throw money and have Lambos and pull up and, yeah. But we gonna keep it real. Like, you can't ever say we wasn't real. And yeah, within a month, I knew I love you. I don't know when I realized that I wanted you to, like I knew I could see.
It was more like I felt like we could get married. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I could say when
Why are you yelling?
My bad. I don't know. I get excited and I be yelling. I don't know, for the country is what I do. But okay, I can say definitely that when I went into the relationship, I was looking for somebody to be with forever, which is weird because I was only like 17.
You were 16.
I was 16. Anyway, I was still looking for like, I feel like.
Can you not?
I feel like self-awareness, at least in terms of like finding a companion, is when you realize like, I'm not doing this. Like, I'm not gonna. Once you realize you can cut this off any given moment if you don't think you can marry this person, now you actually dating. You're dating to marry at least. And I feel like that's where I was at, which is weird because again I'm 16, but so I can say. When I went into it, I was like, you're the marriage type. Like, I could see myself marrying you. Now, when it got to be like, I'm going to marry this woman, that's a little hard to say. But I can say that the time I proposed it wasn't like the day before. It was like, I'm going to marry this woman. It was much before that. But financially speaking, I wanted to make sure. I hear you. Financially speaking, I wanted to make sure I got her a nice ring and I would be able to afford a wedding that I could be proud of. So I wasn't gonna just propose and give her some rinky-dink type like gumball machine ring, and then we had some like real shotgun wedding like.
Yo, and I'm obsessed with my ring. Like I'll be driving and it'll sparkle in the sunlight. I'll be at work and I'll see it in the lighting in my bathroom. My bathroom has some great lighting, and
her diamonds dance.
Yes, they do. And not even trying to sound superficial, but I love my ring. I love my ring. But yeah, definitely like once after like a month and of us dating, I just seen how serious he was, how open he was. Cause being friends is one thing, but once I started to see the different side of him, I was just like, this man is like marriage material. Like I could see myself marrying him.
Yeah, because I'm going to piggyback off of that. Everybody had doubts for your boy. I don't know why. Because soon as we got together, everybody was like, oh. Like, I ain't had no problems. We had no problems. But, like, somebody stole my jacket in school.
Okay, we're not even about to go there.
All kind of foolishness. Anyway, I just wanted to get explicit because I didn't want them to think it was nothing crazy. Like, no, scandal. It wasn't no scandal, but it was like, it was on some, like, not the level that it was on, but on some, like, I was Aisha Curry. Like, I wasn't getting no love, none of that. And then all of a sudden, it was like, oh, look, you seen Mike? Look at Mike with Tay and all of that. But before that, everybody was like, oh, you seem cool. I couldn't see you with no girl, but you seem cool. I couldn't see you in no relationship, Mike, because you just so funny and all of that. And I was like, dang, so, you know, I'm
single Mike forever.
Boy, I was like, me and my boy Kyle, shout out to Kyle, we was in there. It was like, y'all just seem like cool guys. I just couldn't see y'all in a relationship. And it was like, yeah. It was kind of on that stereotypical, like, nice guys finish last type thing. Like, it's like, yo, yeah, y'all nice and cool. But, I mean, in a relationship, I don't know. But then they saw me, like, opening doors and all that. And then it was like...
To this day, Mike open my car door. Sometimes we be slipping.
When we rush. When we be rushing. When we be rushing. Because usually when we rush and I go to open the door, she'll stop me. So sometimes I will preemptively be like, she gonna stop me anyway. Let's just hurry up. And she'll stand out the door.
I would say, like, say we go somewhere every week, there'll be at least 4 or 5 times he opens the door. Yeah.
Open your door for your woman.
Yeah. Car door.
Pull out her chair. Buy her roses.
Last time you put on my chair.
You fat. Nah, I ain't gonna cap. No lie though. I be thinking about the pull out the chair thing, but pulling out a chair is really inconvenient.
But I know like they're saying boost when we go there.
Yeah, we do. We do.
They like table a boost. Boost me, please.
Yeah,
I like to have the privacy.
I think everybody be honest.
And then the place we do go over, we get a table. Juicy crap, we ain't got no space. There's no space in that restaurant, y'all.
Nah, but pulling out, I ain't gonna lie. Like I've never found the efficiency of like pulling out a chair. Like if I beat you to the door, I could open it for you. Or if it's a tight corner, like I done got it down to science. Like if it's a tight corner, I let her go through first, and then I'll open the door from the back side. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, pulling out a chair, it's like I pull out the chair, I guess, when you're not in it, and then you sit down and I push you in, but then what if it makes all that scrapey noise and then now it's kind of awkward? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the pulling out the chair thing is kind of hard. Just for it to be smooth. Because I feel like the point of chivalry is to be smooth. And I feel like when
the point is to be nice to women.
And be smooth. You look mad smooth, man. You open your door for your woman, you close that door, you look smooth. Your OG's looking at you like,
yeah, it's been plenty of times that people be like, I see your blood.
Yeah, I get all the old heads love me. They be like, yeah, man, that's how you do it. So yeah, I feel like that's part of being smooth. But you can't, pulling out the chair ain't gonna always be smooth. But hey, man, do you? If you pull out your woman's chair, kudos to you. You do that.
This next one says, how do you? It's just worded weird. Basically, it's saying, how did you guys know you were in love with each other?
I know I love Tay because I can't read and she can't read either.
Shut up! I can read.
Girl.
That sentence was worded crazy.
Let me see. Alright.
No.
First take. Yo, hold up. Nah, we gonna keep it 100.
No, because you know, when I slowed down right now, it was like, it's better.
Let me. How did you know you guys were in love with each other?
But it's like, why did you put all of the, you got, like, you know?
No.
You can just say, how did you guys know? You get what I'm saying?
I read the question. I don't even know what it said because I just was reading for like, I ain't read for retention as my teacher would say. How do you guys know you were in love with each other? I feel like that's kind of the marriage thing. I guess maybe not. So.
No, see, you read it how I just read it. You didn't read it how it was on the paper, on the post. You said, how did you guys know? This says, how did you know?
Yeah, I look, man.
But I'm saying, you get how it's confusing.
I get what you're saying.
Okay.
Also, I hit you with the synopsis. I read the back cover.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway.
I knew I was in love with Mike when I could just be like open about a lot and I didn't feel judged. Like that was a rough time, like when we got together.
What you mean?
Like, you know what I was coming out of.
Yeah.
And then just dealing with like friendships and stuff, and then like at home, like, yeah. So I was going through a lot, like personally, and I could just like be myself around Mike and like explain things to him. And
It took a little minute at first
for me to open up.
Yeah.
But like once I did, like I never felt like he was like, "Why did you tell me all this?" or something like that. I always felt like he understood, and even if he didn't know what to say, he was still listening.
This is my channel now. What was the question? Oh, about falling in love. So, I don't know. I done told Tay this. I don't know if she believe me or not, or if she recalled. But I had loved Tay before we was even together, to be real with you.
Y'all don't judge my leggings. I'm just chilling in the house.
But,
he come with another toy.
But, it wasn't like...
Good boy type.
It was very close to in love. I don't know how to gauge it, but like it was more than like cause I love a lot of people. Like I love people in general, you know what I'm saying? But hold up, now we getting I'm just trying to get them to get the gauges. So it's like if I consider you a friend, I love you. You know what I'm saying? Like if I would give you my last, I love you. Like, you know what I'm saying? We need more love and positivity out here. But then I knew it was more than that. And it was like, I knew I had love for her. Like, I was attracted to her. I wanted her well-being. Like, I would put her well-being over mine. I knew I was at that point before we even got together. Yeah, I would put your well-being over mine. Definitely.
What do you mean?
Like, on some, not even stupid. I feel like me looking at myself right now, it's like, you stupid? Okay. But back then, shout out to Meeks gang. But back then, I like looking at it, like stepping away, I feel like it was more admirable. Like, Tay attested this. Before me and Tay got together, I was giving the guys she was dating relationship advice on how to make her happy.
I was not dating that boy. We were just talking.
Whatever they was. I gave him advice, or cause she was telling me like, dang, he not doing XYZ. I really like this guy and I wanted to work, but I just don't see it working out because of yada 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 yada. So I wasn't.
It was that deep. I was like, I would tell him what he wasn't doing, but like I didn't really care if it worked or not. I'm just saying.
I ain't trying to upsell. I guess I'm making it sound like more than it's not. It wasn't.
He can't like no. He legit was getting advice, but like my situation with the guy was not that deep.
Yeah, I guess okay. We gonna keep that by the same plate where I put it, but downplay how serious they was. Oh, there goes my hand right here. All right. Anyway, they weren't that serious, but you know. I had liked Tay at this point. Like, I knew I wanted to be with her, but also we had been friends for so long, I didn't want to, like, forsake the friendship we had. So, by what I mean by saying, like, how much, like, I knew I loved her, like, I loved her so much, I didn't want to ruin our friendship, but I was on some stereotypical movie type, cliche rom-com type stuff where I'm the best friend that you wanted her to be with this whole time, but the best friend was giving advice, because he didn't want to step in there.
That's how it was for real.
Yeah. Like
if a camera was following you around, they would edit it that way.
Yeah, if you would have watched us as a TV show, it'd be like, Mike, go talk to her.
Hashtag Team Mike.
She loves you. All you gotta do is speak your mind. And like,
because Mike was flirting with me since 7th grade.
Mike, hold up now. You got too much dip on your chip. We was friend flirting high school stuff. I don't know, man. We was
7th grade.
We was
not
kicking
high
it.
school.
Oh, 7th grade. Oh, 7th grade. Yo, man. It was middle school. Girls was starting to look cute. Tay was looking cute. With her long chucks. Tay had them thigh-high chucks for your boy. If you went to William J. Clark Middle School, you already know what I'm talking about. She had the 7 earrings in each ear with the thigh high chucks and the dang, what's the name of the monkey? The monkey that be blowing the bubble gum? Monkey Joe? Is it Monkey Joe? With the monkey, yeah, I think it's monkey with the Monkey Joe book bag, thigh high chucks, huh?
Monkey Joe is a kid's playground.
Oh, what is it?
It's Bobby Jack.
Bobby Jack, Monkey Joe, Jimmy Cricket. It's all the same thing. You know what I'm talking about. The little monkey blowing the bubble gum. She had that backpack with the thigh high chucks with the 7 earrings.
I did not have a Bobby Jack book bag. I had a lot of his shirts and jackets.
Same thing. You had a lot of his paraphernalia. You was a big name.
I still got Monkey Joe. I still got Bobby Jack stickers on my wall back home. But
boy, if that don't say baddie, I don't know what's
all my earrings was clip on.
Clip on, shawty.
That was a mess.
Bad.
But my parents let me express myself. And I appreciate that, Mom and Dad.
That's what's up.
Shout out to
Let your
y'all.
kids appreciate it, bro.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Let your kids express themselves.
For real.
Within reason. Don't let your kids walk out like a fool, because then you gotta explain to the other parents at the PTA meeting that
Yeah, like with my outfits, my shoes, like thinking back of it, of course it was wild, but for what, 08, 07, I guess? It was lit. Nobody had them.
Like I'm all for like Mr. Green, your daughter has been wearing rain boots to class every day. Like, so what? She wanna wear rain boots. Now, she ain't gonna wear no shirt with no hole in it, nothing like that, but yeah, and she wanna wear
a shirt.
And she wanna wear the stereotypical princess skirt to school every day. Long as we gonna buy 5 of them. And she gonna wash them, and they gonna be her uniform. What she do? She got the princess, not skirt. That's a tiara. What? No, the tiara.
You talking about a tutu?
Tutu. If she wanna wear a tutu, she gonna have 5, cause she gonna wear them every day. I don't care.
Who said I love you first?
Wasn't it me?
Yes.
It was me. It was.
Mike said it first on Christmas vacation.
Yeah, it wasn't on Christmas, but it was around Christmas.
I was in Myrtle Beach with my mom and my godmom and my sister. And I think my god sister too. But you said love.
I did say love, but I'm saying like before that, but even before you got that, I was hitting you with like the LUBBs and the all of that. Like
I don't remember.
I did. I
just remember him telling me.
I was trying to warm her up to it.
He loved me when I was in Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, I was trying to warm her up to it, and then I like finally said LOVE and spelled it right. I'm gonna just cry.
Me too! Oh my god!
And it's sad because I don't always say that, and I don't even say it.
I've been repressing those feelings.
I don't know why, but I really want like they shrimp right now.
Somebody asked, can we talk about finances and how we bought our house? One thing I want to say, we did not buy this house. And I said that on my story, like, so the reason why I was so hyped when we got this house and I posted it for Christmas was because when I first moved down here, we were in a crappy, like the apartment wasn't bad, but like,
I'm about to say, man.
No, the apartment wasn't bad.
Like that.
The leasing office was really bad.
Oh yeah, the leasing office was god awful.
And they didn't care about their tenants, honestly, because we had like, they started evicting like people around us. And then once they got evicted, like, you know, when people move and stuff like that, like bugs and stuff arrive. So they started coming to our apartment. And mind you, we kept our apartment clean, like we didn't play that. And like we kept asking for what's it called? Pest control. And literally one day,
I don't think they ever came ever.
They did not, because I would be home.
Yeah.
Because they would come on Thursdays.
Never came out.
And I literally, one day I went to wash my hair. And I literally saw the pest control guy. Like, the way the apartment was set up, it was like a circle. So, like, it was like apartments on this side and apartments on that side. So I saw them on the, like, across the street at the other apartment. And I said, oh, I'm just going to go out to wash my hair because he probably going to come over here next. Did not come. He just drove right on by. And I'm like, and this was like, Mike would go there, like, every week. Like,
every day at one point.
Yes. And, okay, that'd be that Thursday. They did nothing. So then, once the lease was up, we were like, we really don't want to. We didn't find our apartment here. We were still like finalizing things, and we were like, well, we're just going to move in with his best friend, Hakeem. Shout out to Hakeem. Always there when you need him. Always.
Get you a Hakeem.
For real, literally.
Hakeem is old boy in Get Out. Whoever that dude was.
Right. Hakeem is definitely one of the best people I've ever met.
Hold up.
I'm
One.
serious.
You said one though.
Yeah.
Okay.
As a friend,
I'm listening.
he gets on my nerves sometimes because the boy is stubborn as a pack mule.
That's why we homies.
But he really is a great friend. But we moved in to his apartment for 3 weeks while we were still getting things done.
Okay. I'm sorry. Obligatory, is that how you say that? I have an obligation to like plug Hakeem in for like ladies. So Hakeem is a great young man. He lives in Atlanta. If you're based out in Atlanta, if you're not, if you're trying to move out to Atlanta, you're trying to get flued out, all this business paid.
All this business paid for.
Period. Anyway, he's a great guy. He's single, ready to mingle. Selling points. He gonna take care of you. He gonna pay bills.
He will.
Not always the cleanest. If we're being honest, I just want to I feel like honesty makes a better package. Because if I'm telling you the truth, then you know that his good points was probably also true. So yeah, not always the cleanest, but your bills gonna be paid for. You gonna get your nails done. You ain't gonna have to worry about lights. None of that. He gonna take you out to eat because he like to eat too.
Yes, he don't like cooking.
Great guy. He not gonna cheat. And I can't say this about a lot of my homies. By a lot. But this homie, Hakeem ain't gonna cheat. Okay, I'll unplug him. Back to the story.
We moved in because Hakeem was living with us. Well, they were living together when I moved in.
Together like that.
I wasn't thinking like that.
He cool. He ain't that cool.
They were living together. We were living together. Then I moved in. And then when the lease was up, he moved to College Park, and we were like, okay, we don't want to extend this lease. And he said, well, you guys can come stay with me. Let us come with the big head dog and everything, even though he was supposed to have a dog.
Not at all.
And
his leasing office was on point.
Yeah.
They came in several times.
So when we got this place, I was just so. I was over the moon just because I just felt like he never made us feel like we were in the way, but just me as a person, I just feel like I was in the way. So that's why I was so happy about this house. But yeah, we're just renting it, and honestly, I haven't explored enough of the city to figure out where I want to settle down, because you have to think about like kids and like where they want to go to, where we want them to go to school and stuff like that. That's a big old obligation. But like if you're 23 and you're buying a house, kudos to you for real. But right now, I like the freedom of renting because, we can change our mind in a year.